Hey, welcome back everyone, General Turney here, your host, and welcome back my friends to a brand new episode on the channel. So this video is going to be very different to everything we have done previously on the update, guys. Obviously, we have received the Captain's Log Day 2, that is where we are currently sitting. And before this update does go live, hopefully this month, May 2017, I want to make a video, guys, giving my guess at what this update is going to be. And when the update does launch, I'm going to come back to this video and see if I was somewhat correct. So this is your disclaimer. This episode is going to be completely different. Over the next 15 to 20 minutes, I'm going to give my personal opinion from all the evidence I've gathered so far on what I honestly think this update is going to be, guys. So if you want to watch it, keep watching. Hopefully you guys can get some sort of idea as to what I believe this update is going to be. And as I said, when the update does come out, I'm going to come back to this video and see if I was correct in one way or another. So what I'm going to ask you guys, my subscribers, to do, watch the entire episode, and then at the end of the video, give your own personal opinion, a very detailed opinion, in that comment section down below as to what you believe this update is going to bring. Okay, so let's do this. Please also do not forget to subscribe to the channel right now, guys, if you are new here, and of course want to stay up to date with all the update content and any more leaks that do come out over the next couple of weeks. And also leave a like on the video, guys, if you want this update to come out and are absolutely hyped. Go ahead and smash that like button. But check this out, guys. This was one of the original leaks, which was titled The Night World of Extreme Speed when the Chinese was translated into English. So the Night World of Extreme Speed, why don't we start here? So what do we take from this image alone, guys? I believe this is an original update leak. I don't think it's false. I think this is 100% legit. I think this was leaked by Supercell on purpose a couple of weeks ago, guys, just to get, you know, the community hyped. And I'm going to base my entire idea as to what I believe this update to be around this single image. So obviously I know loads of you have seen this image before, guys, and you've been told what it is, but I want to break down what I really see inside of this image, guys, because I believe this single screenshot can really explain what could possibly be coming inside of the update, guys. So take a look. What do you see? It's obviously nighttime. It is nighttime. There is a boat which has a load of troops boarding a private island, guys, a mysterious island. Now, one thing you have to bear in mind and really take into consideration is that these troops, they're not just boarding the island. They are coming in the form of attack. Whatever is beyond this image, guys, these troops are about to attack. It looks like war could possibly be about to occur, so bear that in mind. Now, all the troops are holding torches, guys, which obviously does suggest not night mode, but I believe a dark theme. I believe this entire update is going to be dark themed. Not specifically set on night mode, guys, because night mode really doesn't mean anything. Dark themed, which we will get to in a few moments, is a lot more understandable. Now, just under the goblin there, Galadon did say, I believe, in one of his episodes that that could be a new troop or some sort of resource, but I believe it's just a golem. I think there's a golem and there's a goblin standing on top of it. I thought I'd just show you that, guys, because it looks pretty funny, but I believe that is a golem under the goblin. Okay, so now we got that all out of the way, it is time to give my opinion on what I believe this is. Remember, this is just my opinion, guys. It most likely isn't going to be correct, but you know what? There's no harm in giving this a shot. So here we go. Once the update does come out, I am going to come back onto this episode. So we have all got, if you are town hall, a certain town hall level or above, a boat currently sitting on our shores which is broken. Now, I believe when this update does come out, guys, you will obviously be able to fix this boat at the click of a button, maybe costing a very small amount of gold, just like the clan castle. I don't think you're going to need to upgrade it, guys. I think the boat is just a tool which is there to transfer you from one village to another, so it makes sense, so you don't, you know, fly over the ocean. I don't think the boat is actually going to be used for anything. Now, I believe the village you have currently got, just like my village you can see on screen, guys, will have zero effect or very close to zero effect on this new land with endless possibilities. You might need a little bit of resources, you might need a builder or two, guys, but I genuinely think that the village we all have right now will have zero effect. And the reason why I believe this is that so everyone starts at the same level. Now let's go over to the new land, guys. The new land, as we saw from the update screenshot, it appears we are going to be attacking this new land as soon as we land onto the new land, onto the new island. It appears we will be attacking it. Now, this is where it's going to get a little bit controversial, because my opinion is a little bit out there, and I'm kind of hoping this is going to happen. So here goes. I believe this new land is going to be 100% dark themed. Obviously, as you saw guys, from the update trailers, from the captain's log, the sun seems to be setting. And I believe that when we reach this new land, it's not going to be night mode, because as I said earlier in the episode, night mode has zero effect on the game, you know, the game itself. All it is night and day. Zero effect. I believe the entire new game mode, which will be coming, this new island, this new game mode, is going to be dark theme orientated. And I believe that from the moment we land on this island, guys, we're going to have to pretty much attack, build some sort of, not necessarily a village, but some sort of camp, some sort of base, build this up and pretty much take over different forms of territory on this land, guys, by slaying maybe some new dark creatures, some new dark troops, and maybe even dark versions of the troops we've already got inside of the game. Now, before I do carry on with my update guest, guys, this was posted on the official update thread on the Supercell forums earlier on today by one of the moderators, and he confirmed that we will be receiving a new achievement inside of COC called Unbuild It. Now, it's called Unbuild It instead of Build It, so obviously we're going to be unbuilding, unraveling, unveiling something in this new island, guys, and I believe that our job once we reach this island is to basically unbuild all of this dark land, this dark theme, smash it all down and build some sort of safe base, safe haven for our troops to kind of flourish in, where we can start to, you know, upgrade and maybe build some form of base, maybe gather some sort of new resource or resources like gold and elixir, and pretty much unbuild the land which is currently there, and then maybe build up from scratch our personal land, our bases, our safe haven. So now we're going to dive deeper into my kind of opinion on what this update is going to be, guys. So I do believe there is going to be some sort of multiplayer game mode within the Dark Island, within the Dark Theme land. There will be a multiplayer game mode. So I personally think that your clans will obviously somehow merge together if you are inside of the same clan, and you will somewhat land on the same island or the same part of the island, guys, and begin to take this land over by, you know, building your base from scratch. As I said, I do not think that really, I think maybe 5% of your current base will have an effect on this new land, guys. I think maybe just your resources or something like that may be needed to build the ship and then go over there and spend some resources. But I believe you and your clanmates in some way or another will be able to come together and take over this possible neutral land. I think the land could be neutral for now, guys, but then eventually you may come into battle with some form of other clan. Now, just relating back to the Unbuild It screenshot we showed you a couple of seconds ago, guys, I don't know if you do remember, but if we refer back to Captain's Log Day 1, Mr. Hog Rider did say that he could get a new job as a gardener. Now, I believe this is true. As I said, I think all of these Captain's Logs do have some way or another, some form of sneak peek, not sneak peek necessarily, but some form of update hint within them. And I think this was a really big clue, guys. I reckon these Hog Riders, you know, our troops, the Wizard, the Hog Rider, the Barbarian, if he's still alive, hashtag RIP Barbarian, if you've made it this far into the episode, guys. If he's still alive, I think when we reach this new island, they are going to be dedicated to pretty much cutting down this land and building our, I don't really want to say base, guys. I don't know if this is going to be a base, but I think it could be a base, a dark theme base maybe. But I believe the Hog Rider, pretty much we're going to put a shovel in his hand and he's going to go ahead and start bashing down those trees. He's going to be a new gardener. He's going to sing songs with his, you know, his friends around the fire camp, guys. And maybe we could recruit some new troops or some of the existing troops in the game, but maybe the dark theme versions. So let's just do a recap as to where we are currently in this episode, guys. So far, we've got ourselves a new game mode, which is 95% non-related to the existing game mode, to the existing game Clash of Clans we are playing currently. I believe this new game mode is going to be almost completely irrelevant from the current one. Now, the reason why I say almost, Supercell's very smart, guys. They couldn't go and create a second game, although it would have, you know, been extremely popular, but they couldn't do that because the current game, COC, would completely die and crash. And obviously, that is extremely dangerous because if this new game doesn't, you know, pick up and become exclusively popular with the community, then the existing one, COC, would crash and burn. So they've been very smart here, in my opinion. They've combined the existing game, which hundreds of thousands and millions of people play every single day and love. You know, you've got your war players, your trophy pushers, your farmers, Everyone has something to do in the game, but this new game mode is going to be for people who want that something extra, who are either bored of the game, stopped playing a while ago, or want a new reason to come and download the game again. So this new game mode is going to be attached to the pre-existing COC. This is just my opinion, remember guys, is going to be attached to the pre-existing COC for the simple fact that it makes it easier for us, the players, to kind of interact with the game. Head over, all we need to do is click a ship, rebuild it, that's our tool, that's our transport, head over to this new island, and pretty much start afresh. But except, we do have, you know, maybe some new troops and some new style of troops and maybe some possible new resources. Now, of course, that is just the new game mode. I believe we're going to receive a whole host of other features for the main part of the game, COC, guys. So that's just the new game mode. I do believe we will be receiving not one, at least 2 new troops in the game, hopefully inside of the standard version, guys. You know, war, trophy pushing, farming. I reckon there will be at least 2 new troops in the game. I reckon there's going to be some new defenses, maybe some new defense levels. There will be, you know, some changes to war, some changes to trophy pushing, farming. I think the whole game is going to receive an entire revamp, guys, which I'm sure a lot of people aren't even concentrating on now because of this brand new game mode. So let's go back to the game mode and kind of conclude on what I believe it's going to be. So you get the ship, you fix the ship, you head over to the new island. The new island is going to be dark themed. There are going to be loads of new troops, and there's also going to be new troops kinds, like new breeds of troops for the troops we have existing in the game, because I believe the troops we've already got are going to be on this new island, but they're going to be the dark version, just like the Night Witch and the Witch inside of Clash Royale. You never know, we could also be seeing those bats inside of this new island, guys. That's definitely going to happen, in my opinion. You never know. Well, not definitely, but 90%. If this does happen, if it is a dark theme, we could be seeing those bats in that Night Witch, guys. So we head over to the new island. We have new themes of troops, and we also have new troops. We're going to take control of neutral land. We're going to have to unbuild this land, smash it down, build ourselves a base, some sort of safe haven. And then I believe you and your clanmates can come and go ahead and take control of other clans' land. It's kind of like something similar to kind of capture the flag, guys, except it's not really capture the flag, it's kind of capture and keep the flag rather than capture and bring it back. I reckon it's going to be like a huge plot of land, and you can pretty much infiltrate other people's land. I don't really know if I believe what I'm saying, guys, because this is extremely controversial. If Supercell have done something like this, it must have taken a whole lot of ideas, a whole lot of brainstorming, and you've got to give them props, guys. I know a lot of you are angry because, you know, you say they've you know, stalled the update, but to be fair to them, they did never say when the update's going to come out. They only said expect it within a couple of months, and it's been a couple of months, but I'm sure we'll receive it by the end of this month, guys, May 2017. Still about 20 days left inside of the month, and we are currently on Captain's Log Day 2. I do expect Captain's Log Day 3, 99% to come out tomorrow, guys, Thursday the 11th, I believe. Hopefully we will be seeing it. We're going to end this episode here, guys. This is my opinion, my guess. Let me know what yours is. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you shortly. Peace out.